Some of you are already aware of the shocking lawsuit that has put Jay Z in the headlines this week, with serious accusations regarding the rape of a 13-year-old back in 2000 after the MTV Awards. Toni Buzzbee is the attorney who made a press conference in October 2024 of having over 100 cases against Diddy, who is currently incarcerated awaiting trial on federal charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The case was initially filed against Diddy and was later amended to include the rapper Jay Z, sparking a fierce legal battle. As both sides prepare for court, the public is left wondering how this high-profile drama will unfold. This is a timeline breakdown of everything that has been happening this week regarding the accusation against Jay Z. It all started in October 2024, when a big lawsuit came to light involving Diddy and attorney Tony Buzbee. Buzbee filed a legal claim in New York on behalf of someone called Jane Doe, who accused Sean Diddy Combs of raping her at an after-party following the 2000 MTV Awards. It was a pretty shocking claim, and the lawsuit went public. The lawsuit claimed the 13-year-old at the time was drugged, and when she went into a room to lie down, Diddy entered the room with a male celebrity known as Celebrity A and a female celebrity known as Celebrity B. The woman claimed that Combs and Celebrity A raped her while Celebrity B watched. The public at the time of the filed lawsuit didn't know who the Celebrity A and B were. But behind the scenes, Toni Buzzbee, knowing who those two celebrities were, reached out to Celebrity A, who is now known as Jay Z, for a confidential meeting for litigation. However, Jay Z didn't want to do that for whatever reasons. So on November 18th, lawyers for Jay Z filed a suit against Toni Buzzbee as an unknown celebrity, claiming that he was being forced to pay a huge sum of money to prevent false sexual assault allegations from being publicly spread or face multiple civil lawsuits and potential financial ruin. Fast forward to December 8th, things took a wild turn. Buzzbee amended the October lawsuit, which means he updated it and added Jay Z as a defendant as Celebrity A, accused of raping the 13-year-old back in 2000 with Diddy. Jay Z is a major figure in the music industry, and it came as a shocker to the public. In response, Jay Z didn't hold back. He quickly took to social media in a written statement on December 8th, where he publicly denied the accusations, calling them part of an attempt to extort him. He described it as extortion and made it clear that he thought Buzzbee was using this legal route to pressure him to pay money, and that he will not give Toni Buzzbee one red penny. Jay Z also said that serious accusations like these should be handled through criminal charges, not just civil lawsuits. He even brought up his wife Beyonce and daughter Blue Ivy being affected by the allegations. His statement was strong, claiming that he had nothing to do with the alleged incident. Toni Buzzbee then fired back on his Twitter that Jay Z had launched a coordinated and aggressive effort, which included harassing his kids, contacting current clients and former clients to encourage them to sue him, and even showing up at current employees in an attempt to try and have the employees file abusive claims against Toni Buzzbee, their employer. On December 9th, Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mother, sparked some attention when she liked a social media post about the rape allegations against Jay Z. The post, which contained critical comments about the rapper in light of the ongoing lawsuit, raised eyebrows as many speculated about Tina's reaction. Tina claimed she was hacked. On Instagram, she even stated, "As you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic of me, just know that is not me." Liking such a post seemed to fuel the conversation about her stance on the situation. Some fans and followers were left confused, wondering if her actions indicated support for the accusations or if it was simply an accidental interaction. Regardless of the intent, this move added more drama to an already complicated public narrative surrounding Jay Z and his legal troubles. And to be hacked and the only thing the hacker did was to like that post, is very telling. It was then revealed on Tuesday, December 10th, Jay Z's legal team filed a motion in court to try to get the lawsuit thrown out. They wanted to prove that the case didn't have any merit. They also demanded that the plaintiff's identity be revealed, suggesting that the person making these accusations was hiding behind anonymity to make a false or extortion-based claim. They argued that the plaintiff was using this as a way to get money or benefits out of Jay Z and Diddy. Buzbee didn't take this quietly. He quickly responded, saying there was no extortion happening. According to Buzbee, the letters his team sent to Jay Z's lawyers didn't demand money. Instead, they were simply asking for private mediation to work things out without the need for a public trial. Buzbee was adamant that they weren't trying to blackmail anyone, but just wanted to handle the matter quietly and privately if possible. But Jay Z was having none of it, and according to Buzbee, Jay Z responded to that letter by filing a lawsuit against him, and by orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment against Buzbee and other lawyers in his firm, which Buzbee said was an intimidation tactic meant to silence his client. Also on December 10th, Tony Buzbee wrote this on his Twitter. Investigators from New York have called many of our law firm's current and former clients. What they didn't anticipate was one of the clients decided to record the conversation. It's shocking and illegal. So based on the tweet, Buzbee has a recording of people tied to Jay Z offering Buzbee's clients and or former clients money to go against Buzbee. Buzbee posted a part of the transcript on his Twitter. He claimed a man was heard on the tape saying they gave this kid $1,000 to set him on the right path. Buzbee ended the tweet with, "These guys are on tape offering to pay clients to sue our law firm. That's a crime." Despite the ongoing legal drama surrounding Jay Z, including the serious rape charges filed against him, he and Beyonce showed up at the Disney premiere of Mufasa, The Lion King, on December 10th in support of their daughter, Blue Ivy, who is 12 years old, who played in the movie. The event, which was a special moment for their family, was a clear display of their commitment to being present for their children, no matter the circumstances. However, it is reported that Disney was hesitant to let Jay Z on the red carpet for the premiere because of the rape accusations. However, Beyonce begged Disney to let him attend the premiere. And Disney only allowed it because of Beyonce's clean, squeaky public image. And at the premiere, Jay Z was all smiles on the red carpet supporting Beyonce and Blue Ivy for the movie despite the allegations. In my opinion here, Disney is a kid-friendly company, and they are usually really mindful of the image they are putting out there to kids and parents. And to think Jay Z was allowed on the red carpet even though it is just an accusation right now is a no for me. I don't think Disney should have allowed him on the red carpet posing with his family as if everything is okay. On December 10th, 50 Cent posted an Instagram post asking if there is going to be the Super Bowl because, as you know, Jay Z is in charge of putting on the entertainment portion of the Super Bowl. And if you know 50 Cent does not like Jay Z or Diddy that much, so he will take every opportunity to take a jab at them. Also on Tuesday, December 10th, Larry Johnson, a former NFL player, appeared on the Jason Whitlock channel on YouTube with some shocking claim of Beyonce referring to something relating to kids as sexy. Larry Johnson was at a party 11 p.m. after a winter campaign photo shoot in 2006 or 2007 up in the mountains in Colorado while sitting close to none other than Beyonce at a mansion in the Colorado hills. So based on the clip, Larry Johnson and the host Jason Whitlock claim to believe there is something sinister with Hollywood and kids.
Clock hit. We turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about Doesn't this look sexy? Or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say, oh, he could never do this, because I'm hearing stories, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right, and it's usually involving children.
Wednesday, December 11th, the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell addressed the allegations against Jay Z, making it clear that the league's partnership with the rapper and his Roc Nation company remains intact. Despite the serious claims, Goodell confirmed that the NFL is moving forward with its collaboration, including plans for the upcoming Super Bowl. Goodell emphasized that the relationship with Jay Z will continue as planned, highlighting the ongoing work between Roc Nation and the NFL in music and social justice initiatives. So it seems like the NFL is standing behind Jay Z for now until further evidence proves they can't support him any longer. Thursday, December 12th, Beyonce's fans were left in shock and confusion after rumors began circulating that she had changed her name following the serious rape accusations against her husband. It has been said that Beyoncé Knowles Carter dropped the Carter from her last name, as Forbes dropped her husband Jay Z's last name from her moniker days after he was accused of raping a teenager. The speculation sparked a frenzy on social media, with many fans wondering if the name change was a reaction to the ongoing legal battle. As the news of the allegations spread, some followers started to question whether Beyoncé was distancing herself from this situation or trying to make a statement through the name change. I think this is telling because Beyoncé's last album was called Cowboy Carter, which has her husband's last name. Also on December 13th, NBC did an interview with the victim, who has autism, to help clear Jay Z's name.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities. She says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
Jay-Z comes in and rapes me. Well, he at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a
Jay-Z and his attorney Alex Shapiro quickly fired back on social media after the NBC interview. Jay-Z said, "Today's investigative report proves this attorney Buzbee filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. Today, this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon." Alex Shapiro in his statements said they are asking the court to dismiss the frivolous case. And as of right now, there is no word from Tony Buzbee, but I assume the upcoming weeks are going to be insane with this case. Saturday, December 14th, Tisa Tells, a YouTuber, did some digging because NBC seems to be discrediting the victim. NBC is on a campaign to exonerate Jay Z because it seems like there is a typo with the date in the lawsuit, or the dates got mixed up. It seems like the assault didn't happen in 2000 as stated in the lawsuit, but rather in 2003, and that is why it seems like there are holes in her story. Check out the clip and check out Tisa Tells' full live video for more.
Get into this. So then I started thinking, okay? Because the girl had so much detail, right? The VMAs. She was specific about being dropped off in New York at Radio City Music Hall. So I did some research and I said, when were the VMAs held at? Give me all the years that the VMAs were held at Radio City Music Hall. And guess what I found, right? I found that they were held at 2003 at Radio Music City Hall. I said, oh, that's interesting. So I kept digging. I said, when were they held? In the media? When? In the year? Because I love unnecessary data. Look at this. Jay Z and Diddy were rolling hard in August 2003. Here they are at the White Party in the Hamptons, August 2003. Again, the VMAs were at the Radio City Music Hall. Please suspend belief until we get into the receipts, right? Remember how Diddy's team kept saying, right? And also Jay Z and everybody. There wasn't even an after party in 2000 that Diddy hosted. So what is she talking about? Well, if NBC had done an effing job instead of doing a hit piece, in my opinion, with a woman on the autistic spectrum, all you would have to do is Google and say, it wasn't 2000. They got the dates wrong. It was 2003 when this all happened. And Pelusa, whatever the case with the Archdiocese, supports this, that because she has special needs and because she was a victim of the Child Victim Act, she did not need to be specific. She just needed a broad range. Yes, Diddy attended the 2003 MTV Music Awards, but there's more. Not only did he attend, remember that after party they said they didn't exist? Diddy hosted the 2003 MTV Movie Awards after party. There is 5,000 pictures all over the internet that not only were you there in 2003, but you hosted in 2003. Here goes alleged scumbag, dirtbag, I don't know the correct term, Ashton Kutcher. He was also one of the guests of honors at Diddy's 2000 VMA after party. Okay, they was all there. There goes Jamie Foxx. But do you know what else happened in 2003 at the after party? I'll tell you. Turn your sound up. This was the same year that Diddy was videotaped on camera, trying to pick up a 13-year-old girl actress at the VMAs. Y'all remember this? This girl was 13 too. Look at this right here. Look at this video. P. Diddy inviting 13-year-old actress to his after party. Yo, you coming to the after party? Look, and he's laughing. The footage of Diddy inviting a 13-year-old actress to his after party. Again,
there are a lot of moving parts in this lawsuit, and it is hard to tell because of the inconsistency with the victim's NBC interview. I know Diddy and Jay Z were really close friends, but as of right now, we can't say if Jay Z is guilty or not. We just have to wait for this to play out in trial and for more evidence to come forward. This allegation is a serious issue. Jay Z's family and livelihood are on the line, and Buzbee's career could be in jeopardy if he is filing frivolous lawsuits. I truly hope he is vetting the lawsuits being filed and not throwing rape charges against people who were associated with Diddy. Jay Z is adamant he is not guilty, and Toni Buzzbee believes he is guilty, so we shall see how this plays out in court. I will keep you guys updated. This is everything that has happened this week regarding this lawsuit. Thank you for watching.